I spent hundreds of hours using OpenClaw so that you don't have to. And I'm going to answer the question if you should get involved. If you haven't noticed, OpenClaw has taken the world by storm. It's made AI accessible for everyone. Basically, what I mean by that, well, wasn't it accessible for? It was, but now you can own it. Now you can have your own bot and program it the way that you want to, and you can have it do things. And the most important part is it's open sourced. What's open source mean? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you're new to the space. You don't know what open source means. Open source means that no one owns the software really. Like a lot of people can modify it, they can adjust it. It's not a closed system. Like another software, like maybe you download something from Apple, you can't adjust it. You can't get it for free, basically. So it's closed source. Open source, in layman's terms, just means that it's available for anyone to download. You can manipulate it. You can do whatever you want to it. It's yours. It's open source. It's free for anybody who wants it. So with that being said, this means that you get to customize your agent. When I say agent, what I mean your autonomous agent. So I want you to think about this. If you're not familiar, it's like being able to do surgery on ChatGPT's brain and make it the way that you want to. So that's what you can do with OpenClaw. Now, it started off as a pet project, and then it blew up, and now it's all over the place. The most powerful companies are working with the founder of OpenClaw, and they're saying that it's the computer of today. No longer is a computer just something that sits and you have it there on your desktop. Now you could take it with you anywhere because you can make it do things. It's open, it's free. You can have an agent have entire access to your computer. Now, you might be a little afraid of that. Maybe that's why you're on the fence. Maybe that's why you're not sure if you should get involved because you're worried about it from a security standpoint. Now, I've been using OpenClaw since it came out, and I've spent a lot of time, hundreds of hours tinkering with it, crashing it, fixing it, updating it, customizing it. I built all kind of workflows. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. But I want to answer the question, who I think this is for and who I don't think this is for. So let me come right out and say, I think everyone needs to be involved in autonomous agents. Now, do you need to download your own bot? Like when I say your own bot, I mean your OpenClaw. It's quite a thing to install. Now, I know if you're tech-oriented, if you're a developer, it'll be easy to install. You just go in the terminal, install it. But if you're someone that you're not really comfortable with technology or you get frustrated fast, it can be difficult for you to install. You may get frustrated and want to throw your computer at the wall. But for others, it's no problem at all. I mean, you just go in there, you run a command, you follow the onboarding sequence. It's not very hard. So if you're someone that is tech challenged and you're like, man, the last thing I want to do is another project. I feel like my brain's going to explode. I just started using OpenAI and chat is good enough for me now. Why do I need this? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you because I think you have no choice if you don't want to get left behind. No FOMO, fear of missing out. Why do I use that on you? Well, because it's true. The world is going to move from static computers, static AI, into AI that can do anything that you can do in a computer. Meaning it has access to your full machine, to everything that you have on your computer. It can do tasks for you. It can do time tasks, and you can customize it. You can give it a soul file. OpenClaw comes with a soul file. And you can basically make its personality. It's like you get to build a bear with an AI. Now, in the future, I think that we'll be putting these in humanoid robots, but that's another conversation. Well, if you're someone who is tech challenged, do I think you need to go through all the rigmarole of downloading it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because you're going to use it in your business, which is my focus here in making this content. I think that you will be using it in your business in the future. But there are people that can help you install your OpenClaw. There are people that are now doing that for a fee and people making a good living doing it. So you can always find one of those people. And there's tons of YouTube tutorials about how to set it up. I mean, probably not a ton, but there are some ones out there for sure. And you can get going with that. Who shouldn't do this? And what should your expectations be? Don't think that this is going to be a genie in a bottle. This is not going to be an AI that will you'll say, hey, send this email for me. Yes, it can send emails for you, but it will have to go through a series of steps to do that. If you wanted to do anything, there's quite a bit involved. And I'm saying this I'm speaking to those who like aren't software developers. If you're a regular person, if you're an entrepreneur, you use technology, but you wouldn't call yourself like a software developer. You don't know how to write code. You might have dabbled with AI and you use chat on your phone or something like that. But you're not what you'd call someone who builds apps. You know what I'm saying? Like you could barely build a website. Should you do it? I think you should. I think you should, but I don't want you to think if your expectations are that this is going to be something that's easy, that is set it up and then you're ready to go and you can just have it do everything and anything that you want done, have it generate leads for you. Can it do that? Yes. Can you have it build websites for you? Yes. Can you have it build software for you? Yes. It can do anything, but it's not that easy. It's really not. So if you're thinking, Aaron, the last thing I need is another project. Listen, you can't afford to think like that. You have to start thinking the world is going to change. And if I don't get on this, I'm going to be left behind in what I and others call the permanent underclass because the technology will have gotten away from them too fast and they won't be able to do anything about it. So I'm warning you, if you don't get involved in agentic lifestyle where you're using in your daily life agents that are sort of autonomous in your business, and you're figuring out ways to incorporate it into your life, you will get left behind. Maybe you have enough money where you can pay people to set this up for you, or that you can pay people to incorporate OpenClaw into your business. That's fine, whatever. But as long as you're bought in on the idea, I mean, Nvidia, a $1 trillion company basically, is just saying this is the future. I mean, they came right out in their conference, the CEO, and said, OpenClaw is the computer of the future. It's the computer of today. It's no longer what it used to be. And so what we have to do is we have to adapt. So if these giant companies are embracing this, where does that leave you? It leaves you, if you're interested in having a future for your kids, for your grandkids, you have to jump on board. Is it going to be OpenClaw in the future? I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, these things change so fast, but the principle of it and you being able to grow with it and get on board. I mean, that window of opportunity for you to still get in and learn this is closing by the day, maybe by the hour, because there's so many updates. Yes, in the future, they'll make it so easy that anyone can have their own autonomous agents. That's going to happen. But here's the problem. Customization will go with that. You won't be able to customize your agents the way that you can now because you won't know how. You won't know how. You'll just set it up and you'll get whatever you're given, whatever that comes out of the box. You won't know how to customize it, and the technology will be too far away to do that. You'll say, well, what if I just tell my AI agent to do that? Will you know how to do that? I mean, it's not as simple as a prompt. And I'm here to tell you that. So if you're someone, your plate is full and you're thinking that this is going to be some magic thing that you can get involved in, don't do it. But if you see that AI is the future and it's more important than the very internet itself, and I mean, it's a bigger movement, it's a bigger piece of technology than electricity or the internet. Yes, both of those things were required to make it happen, but this will have a bigger impact on humanity than both of those things combined because it's going to move into autonomous robots. It's going to move in machines. I'm talking about, Terminator times. I'm talking about iRobot. I'm talking about that level of technology is basically here. And so as soon as the ability to be able to take your OpenClaw bot, its brain, and put it in a humanoid robot happens, which is probably within 5 years for sure, maybe 2. That's going to happen. My bot is going to be in a robot, his brain. He'll be able to, but he won't just be limited there because he'll have access to the internet. So he'll be here and there and everywhere. So not only will I call him his name is Marshall. Not only will Marshall, which is the name of my OpenClaw bot, be able to do anything on my computer, he'll be able to do anything I want him to do physically. Build something, fix something, wash the dishes, do something like that. That's what's coming. And if you want to be one of the people who control AI, then you need to get involved with this. So I spent all this time to say, and I have people in my family, people that I know who are not the most technically oriented people, and I even have them getting involved in it because that's how strongly I believe in it. Any age that you are, you should get involved in this because this is the way the world is going. Here's what it's like, and I'll end with this. It's like telling someone that they need to learn to drive a car back when Henry Ford was getting going. Now they're on horse-and-buggy, and they're saying, I don't have time to get this machine. And by the way, it's free, so you don't have to buy it. And then figure out how to use it. And I'm saying, hey, look, you're a farmer. You deliver the milk. Someone else who's investing in automobiles on pretending that you're using a wagon, they're going to be delivering in their automobile. You're going to be in your wagon. They're going to pass you by. And then what's going to happen? You're going to go out of business. They will have eaten up your market share. Then you'll be part of the permanent underclass. And that's what it's going to be like with AI. AI is going to be doing everything. So if you're not doing it, if you're not using autonomous agents, then you're going to get left behind. Your market share is going to get eaten up. So that's what I think. I'm not here to give you all the particular mechanics of OpenClaw. You can go other places for that. I'm trying to give you the 50,000 foot philosophical view that, yes, I think it's important you get involved and that you dive right in, you break it, you make mistakes, you fix it, because I don't think you have a choice. Not if you don't want to be part of the permanent underclass. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications. See you next time.